Greetings and welcome to an experiment. A very interesting experiment where instead of playing games, Katherine and I will try something completely different. So obviously I am joined by Katherine. Hello, Katherine.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm doing great. I'm very excited to take part in this experiment.
I well, we've been thinking about this for a while. We have no idea how people will receive this. Is that the correct way to say it?
That sounds good, yeah.
Since we're talking about language, it is probably also the correct place for me to ask about curious things about the English language. So, would you like to tell us a little bit about what we're going to do, Katherine?
Yes, I would love to. So we had this idea, and this came about from a game that I used to play with my mum. Well, I still do play with my mum. She is not a native English speaker. She started out speaking Russian, and then Polish, and then German, and then learned English as her, fourth language? So every now and again, she will forget a word when we're talking in conversation, and she'll say the word in another language. And sometimes I can kind of guess what it is, and other times I look at her like, "What the heck did you just say?" And instead of trying to guess a normal word, I would look at the word and redefine it, saying, this sounds like such and such and such," which ended up being invariably very humorous. So we're going to try to do this between Caledorn and myself, because Caledorn speaks a number of different languages, and I will be delighted in trying to figure out what he's going to say to me.
Right. I should add that I found this very humorous when Katherine told me a few of these stories. So I was very keen on trying this out as well. Since I know that we have a few different viewers when it comes to nationality, I have selected a few select words from three languages today.
Oh, wow. All right.
Yeah. The first word is a German word, and the
And
second word,
I was going to say
yes.
we should say that I have not heard any of these words. I don't know. I've heard you typing in the background, researching different
Mhm.
things to ask me. So this is totally spontaneous. I have no idea what Caledon's going to ask me to define.
Which is part of the fun, I
Oh,
suppose.
yes, it is. Yes, very much so.
I will begin with a German word then, and let us just see how this goes.
Sounds good.
Eisenbahn.
Eisenbahn. Now, Eisenbahn sounds most interesting. I've heard of the Autobahn, and that has to do with driving, and most people know it for its very, very fast speeds. So an Eisenbahn would mean you're looking at eyes on the Bahn, like you're maybe even something like you have you have a desire to buy a fast car, and you're Eisenbahning. You're just looking forward to driving a Ferrari on an Autobahn somewhere. Yes,
Well, I
that
can
is the
tell.
new definition. Yes. I'm confident that I'm correct.
It would be most interesting to drive a Ferrari on an Eisen. I'm.
So what is should I well, what does it mean?
What is your favorite thing in Factorio?
Conveyor belts? Is that an Eisenbahn?
No, 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 no.
No. Oh dear.
Your second favorite thing in Factorio.
My second favorite thing. I don't think I have a second favorite thing. I love conveyor belts. Um I can't be inserters. And I'm pretty sure it has nothing to do with trees. I like the flying robots, but I'm pretty sure that there's no flying robots in Eisenbahning. Um,
This is most of your sin. No, Eisenbahn is that from two words.
uh-huh.
Eisen, which is iron, and Bahn, which you correctly, it is a track of some sort. So it's an iron track. And,
It's a railroad.
yes, very good. We should have some sound effects on this, like a ding,
Ding.
or something like that.
We'll find the dings later. I can put them in editing. Okay, so my first word was a total success because I have correctly deduced that we need to go fast on a track of some sort.
With a Ferrari.
With a Ferrari. Well, we can put the Ferrari in the back on one of the cargo wagons.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, we are moving now to a Norwegian word.
Oh, goodness. These are hard for me because I'm not used to Norwegian just yet. But hopefully I can make a good guess.
Isbane.
Isbane. Right. Right. You, again, are with the bond words. See, it almost sounds like Eastbahn, maybe eastbound, like you're going to travel east toward the sunrise as it's coming up over the horizon. And you're going there fast with the Ferrari. Well, you're choosing the words on purpose. So I would say an Isbane is, well, and you would have trouble with that in Norway because Norway is a fairly narrow country from east to west. So I don't know that you would want to have any superpowered highways going that way. More north to south would make sense to me. Yes, I'm going to go with that.
Okay.
An eastbound highway on which you are going to drive your Ferrari.
So according to my dictionary or translation thingy, the correct translation is an ice rink.
An ice rink.
So a skating track or something like
skating
along
rink,
those lines.
sure.
Yes.
An
Yep.
Isbane.
That is what an Isbane is.
Well,
Isbane.
Isbane, right. Oh, east like ice, right.
Yes.
Well, if you would have said ice, I would have understood it. This would not
We
have
don't
been
say ice in Norwegian, you know.
Really?
Yes.
I figured,
Peculiar, right?
I know, I would have figured you guys had some small amount of ice there. I mean, yeah, several ices every now and again.
Oh, we have lots of ice in Norway.
Right, so I'm going to have to remember this for future words. Isbane. All right, gotcha.
So let's move on to a French word, shall we?
Okay. Now, I have to say, maybe I shouldn't say this, but I may have some small advantage in French because I did take 3 years of French in high school, but that's been 500,000 years ago, so we'll see.
500,000 years, really?
Yes,
Ooh,
I'm quite old.
no. I'd say.
It seems to be the general time period I'm going for. You know, it's a thing.
I hope. Did you have any interesting encounters with paleontologists?
Well, maybe not paleontologists. I don't think they were invented back then. But the dinos and I hung out for a while.
Oh, nice. Okay, so the French word is vêtements.
Vêtements. I know what vêtements are, actually. They're clothing. It's clothing.
Whoa. How
Ding,
disappointing.
ding, 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 ding. How disappointing. I like that. How disappointing. Well, I can't lie and tell you it's something else.
Of course not. You have to be. That is very true. We can have another. It's probably easy as well. It's also a French word. Le pape.
Le pape. Oh my goodness, this is too short of a word to do. I want to roll the slot machine again. Let's go. I cannot even imagine I would just imagine it sounds like a little spot or a little dollop, perhaps. Um, like a little pop of ice cream or icing or marshmallows or something. I hope this is not a naughty word. I'm getting worried now by your giggles. Oh my. I'm wondering what this could mean. Of course, it could also, if you were to take a more serious approach, yeah, when I say serious, then anyway, it could be related to the word for father, which could be my old pappy, le pape. This could be another possibility.
You're not too far off now.
Okay.
So it's a half ding, but I really
half a
like
ding. What does a
yes.
half a ding sound like? We're gonna have to get an audio file for a half a ding. All right, we'll see.
So your comparison to the spot and everything, it's the Pope.
Oh dear. Yes, marshmallow dollops. Oh dear. I feel like I've been sort of disrespectful in some way, but I hope he would find it amusing.
I hope so too.
My goodness.
Yes. Moving back to German, shall we?
Okay. German is an interesting language. They cobble all kinds of stuff together, I understand.
We do that in Norwegian as well.
Excellent.
We have a grand finale on that one.
Aha, yes.
Schmetterling-Effekt.
The Schmetterling-Effekt. Right. I think Schmetterling had a number of cats. The Schmetterling-Effekt is what happens when you leave your sweater out on your bed and the cats decide to lay on it. And of course, they've already been laying on the bed, on the, the comforter. And then you put your sweater on top of that. And then the cats lay on top of that. And so the Schmetterling-Effekt is where you have cat hair on both sides of the sweater quite equally, and it's distinguished from regular cat hair on sweater because normally, you wouldn't be that unfortunate to have it on both sides. I mean, you just it would be on one side, or you pick up the cat, it would be on the front. But yeah, Schmetterling is both sides of the sweater. Yeah, I think I've explained enough on that one.
I'm highly amused.
Oh, good.
I think our German viewers will also be highly amused by this.
I hope so. I honestly don't know Schmetterling, but I have heard about his flock of cats.
Oh, girls. A Schmetterling, and apologies to any Germans that my pronunciation isn't 100%, is a butterfly.
Oh dear!
So
the butterfly effect.
Yes.
But that could affect the cats and the way they lay on stuff.
It could.
Oh yes. Oh dear, I knew it was about animals somehow. Except I didn't know this guy Schmetterling. If I had only known.
No, I'm very glad you didn't. Oh. Okay, so we're going back to Norwegian.
Is this the grand finale word, or we're still off from that one?
We are one word away from that one.
Okay, all right, I'll prepare myself.
I'm not sure we can overdo this measuring. So for the next word, which is Norwegian, it is Kosebamse.
Kosebamse. Right.
Yes.
Well, I know what kos means. And I don't know if that would be reliable as a root word in this particular instance. But kos, I know, means cozy and friendly, and it has a beautiful meaning that's completely encompassing those words, which I'm probably sure that I could not do justice to. So Kosebamse. Oh, yes! How could I forget? So commonly, the rear end of a person is called the bum. So if you have Kosebamse, it's an adjective describing very comfortable furniture. Because your rear parts are very cozy and feeling very nice and enveloped and warm, and it's a very nice word. Is that close?
No, but I love your creativity.
That's why it's called redefining language.
Indeed. So, and Kosebamse, that's a plushie.
Oh, a plushie. I wasn't far off. I got the coast part.
Indeed. Remember that both German and Norwegian, we tend to do these things where we put words together to make new words out of them. So Kosebamse is two words put into one word, where the one word is actually kos. You were right, spot on that one. And the other one, bamse, is a bear. So it's a teddy bear. Or
that's
a
so
cuddly
nice.
Bear.
A cuddly teddy bear. Aw, that's so sweet. I'm going to have to remember that one.
You probably will. You can watch this video anytime.
Yes. Sounds good. Aw, that's a sweet one.
And now for the grand finale. It is also a Norwegian word.
Okay.
Bokstavsammensetning.
Right. There are several things involved in this one. Bokstavsammensetning.
Bokstavsammensetning.
Sammensetning. All right. The last half sounds Chinese, but Bokstavsammensetning. Right. So the first part sounds a bit like a railroad car, like a sort of a halfway box car with staves sticking up, maybe like a lumber car. But the Sammensetning is is the interesting part of this. Oh, yes. Now that it could be the Norwegian word for a Sabbath, the sabbatsetning, and then the sunset, setting, very close there. You could probably tell. So this would indicate a rail car for the transport of people going to such a nice dinner, perhaps. They're going to have a nice time on the religious festival. Either that, or maybe they're just going to sit in the car themselves and have like a little campfire and a cookout and eat out. This kind of way. Yes, that would be probably the way I would define the word. Was I close?
You had there was a moment there which was actually very impressive.
Okay.
By pure coincidence, you actually managed to get part of what sammensetning actually is when you said that it is a gathering, because that's exactly what it is.
Wow. Okay.
It is three words in one word.
Okay.
So you have bokstav.
Okay.
Which actually also is two words on their own. If you take them apart, you can say bok and you can say stav, but that is not relevant to this one. So a bokstav is not a railroad car.
Well, what I'm wondering is how cheaty are you being here? Because this word is three words, and then it's now what? 1, 2, 5 words all in one. So aren't I supposed to guess only one word at a time? Instead?
It is one word in Norwegian. Bokstavsammensetning is one word in Norwegian.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. Right.
So I'm not letting you go that cheap.
Okay. All right.
Okay, so Bokstav is not a railroad car. Nice try, but no cigar
No,
even. Nope, definitely. Bokstav is a letter,
a
as
letter.
in
Uh-huh.
the letter A or the letter B
Oh,
and so forth.
right.
And summon means to be together. Um, Setning, it's just two words now that I look at it more closely, because you could say that it is four words, but it is summon setning is one word in this specific incident, and summon setning is I would say that it is closer to the composition of something or joining something together. So that is the thing.
So we're joining letters together. So this does this mean we're like talking about alphabet soup or a banner of letters? Or
I suppose.
okay. I'm trying.
Alphabet
I'm
soup.
trying to recover. Guess.
Um, the reason why I chose that word as the final word is because it is actually the very Norwegian definition word for a compound word. Bokstavsammensetning is the composition of joining together letters
I
into a
see.
word.
Oh, so literally, wow. That's a very good one.
Yes,
That's an excellent
yes.
word.
Thank you.
I like it. And I'm going to have to learn how to spell that and remember that so that I can use that in future podcasts and hopefully guess better.
I am so warm. That was very entertaining.
I enjoyed it as well. So, since that was your grand finale, I guess that we should probably say goodbye. And do let us know if you enjoyed this podcast. We're really excited to play this game and have fun, and we hope you enjoyed it too. So, thank you so very much for joining us. Take care of yourselves and each other, and we'll see you next time.
And I would also like to add one final little thing. Please let us know if you enjoyed Catherine's new microphone. Bye, everyone.
Bye.